Come. You coming? I'm learning how to not be at odds with anything, with anyone. As you travel along your ascension journey, your spiritual journey, as you grow, as you expand, you become more sensitive to the energies of others. You become more sensitive to signs and synchronicities. You become aware, you become conscious. Hi, baby. And you come to realize that you pay a price for your attention. You pay a price for negative emotion. Just the feelings within you, anytime you're in opposition, anytime you are, at odds, anytime you are complaining, it disrupts your flow. It lowers your vibration. And so you begin to really like your space, like your peace. You avoid negative people, environments, places, situations, because you're unwilling to pay the price. You're unwilling to take the vibrational hit. Because you know that the most important thing is the way that you feel. Now there's two parts to that. On one hand, you don't want to deal with anyone or anything that is negative. But then there's another aspect to that after you've been in that place for some time, noticing that this thing or this person is negative. Even the noticing of it, it draws that negativity in because you're noticing it. Because what we think about, we bring about. Where our attention goes, energy flows. And so after you've had enough of that, trying to fight the negativity or avoid the negativity, you make your peace with it. People are doing the best that they can at their level of consciousness. You realize they're not the source of anything. You are your source. God is your source. God is within. There's nothing outside of you that has to have a hold on you. That you have to give your power away to. I've just made peace with someone in a circumstance in my life that has been present in my life for a long time, and I'm just no longer willing to even look at anything that is unwanted. I'm no longer willing to even think that this person can do better or should do better or different. I'm no longer a conditional lover. I'm no longer needing someone to be different so that I can be happy. I'm no longer needing something to change so that I can be happy. And that's freedom right there. To be at peace with what is, not trying to change what is. I just don't care anymore. I'd rather feel good. I'd rather it not be a thing. I'd rather put it in neutral. We are who we are. We're all working at various levels of consciousness. And one isn't better than the other. It's just where we are. We all have growing to do. I have growing to do in so many areas. I'll always be growing. We all will. We all will be expanding. And I'm okay with others being in a different place than I am on the things that matter to me. Because I know who my source is. And I know the plans that my source has for me. Your ear itchy? Hi. I know the plans that God has for me. Plans to prosper me and not to harm me. Plans to give me hope in the future. I know that the universe has my back. That the dominant vibration of this planet, of this universe, is well-being. And that everything is working out for me. And I'm just going to flow with that. I'm just going to be with that. I'm going to relish that fact and just allow. I don't care what anybody else is doing. I don't care what anyone else is saying. I don't care what anyone else is thinking. Those things are outside of my control. And I wouldn't want to control them anyway, because I'd rather be enjoying. I'd rather be basking. I'd rather be frolicking. I'd rather be imagining. I'd rather be appreciating. I'd rather be in, a state of gratitude and awe at my life. I'd rather look at things that please me. I'd rather pet my puppy. I'd just rather be happy. I'd rather create in the direction of my dreams and of my goals. I'd rather use the consciousness that I've been given effectively and efficiently. I'd rather engage in right thinking. I'd rather ponder the meaning of life. I'd rather think about why God created me, why God created all of us, why we're all here, and how cool that is, the fact that we are all here at the same time, simultaneously, and we have jobs and businesses and cars and homes and pets and ice cream and airplanes and, just, I'd rather do that than, well, they did this, or they said this, or this. I do not care. Somebody's jealous. What's new? Somebody's mad. What's new? Somebody's ornery. What's new? Somebody doesn't understand. What's new? Somebody wants you to change something or do this differently. What's new? Somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing. What's new? Like, this stuff is just going to go on and on and on and on. Ooh. On and on and on and on. My cypher keeps feeling like a rolling. I got to listen to that. But, like, it's just going to keep, the wheel is going to keep turning. So, like, am I going to stay on the wheel? On the little hamster wheel? With these people? With these situations? With these things? No. No, I'm just going to be. I'm just going to flow. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to be confidently outside of the mainstream. And I'm going to create deliberately. I'm going to go my own way. I'm hearing Here I Go Again on My Own from Whitesnake. Now, this is a band I have never listened to in my life, but it first popped into my mind the other day. But there's a message in that song, Here I Go Again on My Own, down the only road I've ever known. Yeah. We get to decide what's important and what matters, what doesn't.